My Science Fair Project by Elizabeth Rawnsley. My project was on planes. Specifically, how can I create the fastest and most fuel-efficient plane in the world? My main goal, besides learning of course, was to create a prototype of a comfortable transoceanic plane that would be the fastest and most fuel-efficient plane yet. After a ton of research, phone calls, and hard work, I have created a prototype of a plane that I hope will be faster and more fuel efficient than a Boeing 787 Dreamliner, which is considered to be one of the fastest and most fuel efficient planes around today. My prototype is a twin-engine jet. It has vertical and horizontal stabilizers on the tail. The wings are slightly curved on top and flatter on the bottom, with winglets on the tips. The fuselage and cockpit are as smooth as possible on the outside. Sadly, as of right now, my prototype is not functional, and I was unable to test it. This is a direct result of the coronavirus quarantine, which stopped me from getting the correct materials and being able to go to a good testing area, which happens to be a park close to my house. Because I was unable to test, I can only speculate about the results my design will bring. What I hope will happen. I am hoping that my prototype, once a working model is built of course, will be the fastest and most fuel-efficient plane yet. I hope that my design will be able to fly from New York to London in under 4 hours, and that it will be fuel-efficient enough to keep the ticket prices reasonable. That way the prices of keeping the aircraft running and people flying on it will merit keeping it active. What I think will happen. I think that my plane will be as fast as I'm hoping. That's not the big issue to figure out. The real issue is fuel efficiency. My current prototype is not functional, so I couldn't actually run any tests. Because of this, I think that fuel efficiency will be a problem for me. I think that I'll have to build a working prototype and test my design before it can be truly fuel efficient. I also think that I'm going to have to do a lot more work on my design, and I'll probably have to fix and tweak a few things to make it work. Conclusion. In conclusion of my project, I think that I have a lot more work to do. I also think that it didn't really go as planned, and the coronavirus threw a wrench in my plans, but that won't stop me. I think that if I'm able to continue researching, I'll be able to create an affordable, comfortable, fast, and extremely fuel-efficient plane. I think that I'll be able to help people connect more easily. My plane would also help with the current fuel issue that I am not going to get into, but cannot ignore. My plane will be able to help people and help the Earth a little bit because it'll be using less fuel than other planes. Thank you for your time and stay safe.